In this video, I'm going to explain the career assignments for Business 201 for the professional development course for 2020, and I'm going to show you how you're going to use some of the resources. So the first thing on the sheet, which you should have access to in iLearn, there are 3 sites that you're going to be using: the career development website, Handshake. There are a couple different ways to get into that, and some videos that are going to be helpful for the career resources that are on YouTube. So let me show you these. So if you go to the website that is listed on the handout, you'll get to this page, and there are a bunch of links on the left-hand side. The career booklets link will take you to all of them, including the resume, cover letter, interviewing, networking. I think we're also maybe using how to choose a major in a career. So there are a number of those there. We'll also be using the writing a resume link, where the how to write a resume booklet is located, as well as a few specific resumes that you might use, but you'll probably be using the samples that are in the back of the booklet. There's also a link to the how to write a cover letter booklet here. You'll be using that for the course. If you go to schedule an appointment on the left-hand side, you'll get to the instructions for using Handshake to make an appointment. And jobs and internships link takes you to information about Handshake as well, in addition to other links, including lists of internships from past students, information on upcoming career fairs, including the Collegiate Career Fair, which we'll find out more about in class as well. The second web page that you're going to be using is Handshake. When you get in, it should look something like this. We're going to be using it in just a moment to look at the jobs. The third website that you're going to use is this YouTube link. If you go to the web address that's listed there, you'll get to all the videos. By the time you look at this, hopefully there will be more posted, so you'll be able to find everything that you want. Many of the individual, the single videos that you'll be using will be linked in iLearn in the syllabus, but two sets specifically are in the playlists section. So there's a resume writing set and a cover letter writing set that it will be easier for you to use through the playlists. So the job posting assignment. This is, I think, easier to understand if we talk about it. So I want you to choose a part-time job, or maybe an internship, but probably a part-time job that you're going to pretend to apply for. This is really important for this course. So you're going to be writing your resume as if you are writing it for this job. You're going to be, even more importantly, writing the cover letter in direct response to the job posting for that part-time job. You can use Handshake, as it says here, or any job site, but it must meet these 2 criteria. So you must, first of all, clearly qualify for the position. You actually have the experience that they ask for. In other words, don't be looking for a super cool internship that you're not really qualified for. And for this assignment, there's no reward for selecting, I don't know, a super cool internship. Just pick something that you're really qualified for. I write here, it will work best if you choose a position for which you are overqualified. It says I'll explain it. I'm about to. So if, for instance, let's say that I've worked in retail sales, and so I select a retail sales position in Handshake or someplace else. That's going to be perfect, even though it's not a stretch, because it's not a stretch. So that position will be ideal because it will be easier for the videos on cover letter writing to help explain to you how to write those paragraphs in the cover letter. If it's completely obvious to you why you are qualified, it will be easier to explain to you the mechanics of writing the cover letter if the guts of the cover letter, meaning your qualifications for it make perfect sense to you, and it's really easy for you. So the posting that you're going to be picking needs to include a detailed list of either what they want, meaning qualifications or requirements, these are magic words that are used, and or what you would do, duties or responsibilities. When you're writing the cover letter, you're going to be referencing the qualifications, meaning you asked for these qualifications, that these are things that I need to have or you need to have ahead of time before you're considered for for an interview. The duties and responsibilities are what you will do in the job. Many times that means that they want you to be prepared for these duties or responsibilities, but often it means that you will be trained for those things. So really, if they list both of these sections, you only need the qualifications or requirements, and you will need those qualifications in order to perform those duties or responsibilities. Let's see if I can find an example to show you. So if we go into Handshake and we click on the Jobs button at the top, you'll see on the left-hand side are sets of jobs. There are 97 pages of those, so 2.4 thousand jobs. Any job that you click on over here shows up, the details show up on the right-hand side. So let's reduce that number a bit. Let's look for a part-time job, and then let's maybe also look in Columbus. Let's just restrict it to Columbus. So let's look at a couple. Let's look at Sales Associate for Columbus Outlet. See if I can find this. So if I scroll down, it says role description. That's those are the job duties. It says job responsibilities here. Let's see if in the full description it says more. So the customer service, those are more job responsibilities. So this would be okay. You could use this. Even though it's not labeled, it looks like this is the only qualification that's really listed. Minimum 2 years retail experience, and probably the ability to do all those things. So this would be okay. Let's see if there's another one that we can look at here. Let's look at the part-time dock worker, forklift operator. So that's going to show up over here. And if I click on View the Full Description, this is even better. They actually use all the words I'm looking for. So responsibilities. These are the things that you would do in the job, and it's great if you've done those things. And these are the qualifications. So you must need to be 18 years old, have basic math skills, be fluent in English, and be able to pass a drug screen. And so you wouldn't necessarily mention all of those in the cover letter, but it's going to be easier to write the cover letter if you have that information. So that's what I'm talking about when I say that you need this section and that you're clearly qualified for the position. If you're looking through those responsibilities and through those qualifications, you should feel very comfortable about those. For the resume writing assignment, I will be coming to class after you have viewed all these and after you've written after you viewed all these videos that we were pointing at earlier, and after you've written a draft of your resume. The videos are not really enough. So I'm going to recommend that in addition to the videos, you also actually go into the booklet, which I go through in a brief overview on the YouTube in the YouTube videos. But make sure that you're actually looking through this booklet. It will be easier for you to write your resume if you're actually going through the booklet while you are working on your resume. There's also a resume review appointment. I think that's fairly self-explanatory, but I will say here you should schedule your appointments with a peer career advisor through Handshake, and those appointments can be through Zoom. In fact, depending on the situation at the time, even if you show up in person, you might be sharing your screen to be doing some of the formatting part of the appointment. And then finally, the cover letter assignment. Watch the YouTube videos. Please use the cover letter booklet. The videos are really not enough to give you all the information that you need. So reference the cover letter booklet specifically. I think that's it. These are our staff members, and you can reach me and ask questions if you wonder about anything on this set of assignments that is unclear.